compete, your flesh is way too weak. I be dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them bleachers, weakness, ain't no preaching, got them beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, buy some fashions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cars, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales in my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop paper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy high. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kind of finicky. Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from I spit the truth every now and every
EA Sports Company of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. We'll get this past the 20 before he brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. He's going to get this to the 37-yard line. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, 49.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, Ricky Pearsall. And they'll take this down inside 35. It's a 3 tight end look, and they have it 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
These are more than words. This is more than rap. This is streets. I am the trap.
Throwing is Purdy. That is called in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Rick Pearsall. Touchdown. 49. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in the early 6 points.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
Got it by the truck.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 80-0.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result?
Well, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
No, running for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down. Plan. It's Penix. What a job to keep the play alive. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Drake can take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Here's Sky Moore now to return it. 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And so the offense will take over. So here's the 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive runs to the carry on the carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start number 2. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They'll roll out here with Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I swear to God, I'll knock you niggas out the fucking clothes.
Here's Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Hill. 18 yards on the pass and run with move change. First set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
This is already Aiden.
A run here with McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Again, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On third down, here's McCaffrey. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment.
I'm strapped up, I'm iced out. A nigga play.
No move for the pump team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Through traffic with them goons behind me. You better call your crew. You gon' need help. Whole car strapped and I ain't
They'll
talking
throw with Purdy. Taken in, and he is out of bounds. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and lose the chance.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
I'm on fire, it's out of control.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So the offense tries out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Choppers by a nice thing. You can roll the dice, play with your life, man. Young children from the bottom.
Running is Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's hit 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That last completion is going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Try again. It's second and 10. Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Not to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey down San Francisco.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter. In 2-minute mode. Now, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Coke prices up and down like 6-fold. Just cause I'm fly like a helicopter, the federales on my tail, call them bird watchers. Minus the bullshit, life's great.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. Back to throw. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
It's not a trick question. Yeah, I'm strapped, bitch. The real nigga miss me with that rap shit. Rapping ass nigga, you better do numbers. I ain't gotta rap. I'ma do numbers. A big
Just
shootout
8
on the
seconds now
highway.
until
She's
halftime.
hanging out
And the
coupe,
kicks
letting it
away.
ride sideways. A straight G nigga,
Carter
don't
on
tip
the
me.
return.
I linger the whole clip till the shit empty.
He'll get across the 5. That's a good coverage. They got him down at the 6.
Got the bed lines ringing like a telephone. Snitches want me locked up like Akon. What it do? What the business is? Word on the streets, even on the hill.
And the lefty panics on. First down. Now, deep ball from London. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Let me talk, she's a rider. She's a motherfucker. Don't approach him like that. Who a Jesus ain't cool. She's a gangster. He roll with the real G's. And if he smoking, best believe it's real tree. From LA, straight kush. Presidential shit, call it George Bush. Every day is like a game, call it Fear Factor. Got a truck full of bricks like a contractor. Seen niggas leave here, they ain't coming back. Left them slumped on the grain in his Cadillac. Jimmy crack corn, Jesus flip O's. I just stick to the script. Y'all
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. for Christian McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it on second down.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day. It's got to be priority one.
Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They show run
Man, I
with
must
three
say,
tight ends here on first down.
I must pay 10 to 3 and my nominal stay. Man, but I know that all the
Now
respect
again,
that I
right side
protect
McCaffrey.
in the knee
We'll
kicks,
get
and I
this
don't
up to
break.
about the
Still I
44.
declare, you take it down, yeah, I
Credit to the
repair.
defense
If
for
game play,
slinging
they
that
would not
40
be
out,
fair.
and
Yeah,
they
I
gave
want
up no
to.
cutback
First
at it.
phase,
You know they're trying to start the
I want my change,
place
think
for him
I'm
to go.
up.
A nice
Okay,
job there,
usually
only
I
giving up a 3-yard gain.
Breathing and live as bad as the
They'll
beautiful
come up
body.
second and 7.
To a party, drinking and smoking and carrying on the 5 in the morning. High as the stars in the sky before the sunrise in the morning. Think I belong somewhere.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
I get dog prison and gear from all of this trapping and hustling. Untouchable coven, they came a long way from them Regals and Cubs. To the gang of hustling, that's surfing, no longer in the discussion. Came home with the bro like we got a one.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Shot up, kid. The blessings and the hustle here more than I look.
Okay, the baddest ever walked on land, see what I'm saying? They know me from Atlanta to France, see
Now
what I'm
on
saying?
third and long, they'll look to throw.
France, see what I'm saying?
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
Like quintuple, ratchet, she
So the
with
completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up fourth down.
You stuck with me, it's alright to look up to me. Don't be walking around huffing puffing trying to mean no guess what's up with me. Remember here somewhere like you, 5 moves ahead in another realm. In the multiverse, I just spit another verse, even harder than the other verse. In an alternate dimension, took your lady, made a mine, I just let you fuck with her. The reality ripple in real time when you go home, but you feel that shit. Play the song for a look in the eye, realize, yeah, that's my bitch. Did it get too deep? Maybe I should change subject. Okay, the fact is, you were not trailing on the wrong one for you to fuck with. Came home with the throne like we got a one. Lot of niggas playing game, yeah, but not us, son. Stay down.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy.
Lessons in the hustle.
Taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Charles, their first drive of the game, and although they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think a big game plan for it, Brandon. When you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays. It's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line. Throwing here, Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Across the trail and in the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulls his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Solitaire, all I do is big rocks. I came from Dilly Rock, all the way to
Purdy will throw for it. It's caught. And it's interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
They're going to give it up to the 20 to about the 22.
They go play action with Taylor. And this will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Now Taylor to throw. Taking it left side, it's Wilson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
What they should hoping for when they run right routes. They're able to hit a receiver in stride, and we can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good header scheme going.
And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. Given 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready?
Play action, it's Taylor. He finds Wilson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's got this one across midfield in the 49er territory. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And Nick Bosa is so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. 3rd and long, Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. They'll set up the throw. As he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he's a dentist there without a license, don't you?
He's just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 4th down, here's Taylor. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There's still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try to add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simple. If you get out of bounds after making the play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage. Either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Here's Purdy. Connection Kittle underneath. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
I know they have time to coach it, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's a sick catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down. There's good running. Gets him to about the 44. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. But it'll be second down.
Standing the dress of the seascape, trying to hustle up with me a Chevrolet, stack as much as I can.
They go play action here, Purdy.
I'm outraged, my spot blazing.
The name is Jerron Jennings. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 39. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Play action, now Purdy. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
No favors, but I've been flying that outside. These niggas lame and got no play. Either niggas brags got no paper or fuck nigga way more pay. But I got every nigga you can't fake it. Ain't nigga that way you can't take it. You get excited about the minimal. Class to me's a normality. These niggas don't compare to me. They ain't as rare as me. I'm a rarity.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
Gonna perish me. While I'm living better cherish me.
Open man, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. It's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive, because it's going to really get them. No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Here's Taylor to throw. Set up the screen for Hall. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Here's Taylor. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive in the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively. To force incompletions, and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Do your worst, partner. Shit. Once you get through doing your doing, nigga, it's my turn. You dig what I'm
On
saying?
1st down, this is McCaffrey to the 27-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on your quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and all plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
No substitution, nigga. King!
Purdy off the play fake. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Combo short like Martin. Came from the dirt brew gardens. Need a yap for the way I'm starting. And the shit don't stop. Shot a big young part. My partner named Cap got busy, got caught with the prison. Got life, didn't beg for a part. God bless him when it
Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go out of bounds on his own zone just inside the 20. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A handoff left. McCaffrey able to fight for about 4 yards down to 13.
ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
In a small yard, I got it in me, but when so many play a small part. Okay, flag on the play, nigga, flow start.
Second down, right back to McCaffrey.
And the Bills all stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Seven playing the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Cause I'm here. Never chase bread, chase the vision.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's going to get that to his running back in the backfield. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey from 10 yards out. And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Spaceships when I looked up. Went K-pop, went all the way 100 with it, they did not. Went dumb with it, had fun with it. Went K-I-N-G, now we shot. Went Cadillac, went Bentley,
Now Taylor.
went Mango, went Platinum, with the president, went again.
And that one incomplete. They'll try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail, it's time to extend on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter.
Nigga went tank top, went turning in, went bad, I ain't never heard of that. Went new Ferrari, went drop vet, went Deucheville with the top bag, went factory, went offset, went 4G autos on meal kit, with the car lot, with the meal ticket, and the duffel bag, trying to sell that. Went Sunset, went the Queens, went Bosch runs, I don't know what to take, went Rishard, went King, I saw that.
Still going inside the 20. Garrett Wilson, 78 yards. And the Jets are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Nick Folk for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And able to get this out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. A handoff. McCaffrey running right. Breaks through the contact. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It was 30 short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Second down and 3. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Pass caught by Pearsall. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stuck cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now it looks like hit throw here for the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That incompletion certainly makes the upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right way to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting the game. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to take it away. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Jet skis on the lake. Trespass, I throw a tree in your face. I'm a bet like it's a C and an 8. I'm a dope boy blowing weed in your face. Oh, hey.
I got my pistol on the dance floor. Little mama tryna show me where my hand go. I got it grabbing on my pants like a handle. She wanna get that air wet like a candle. She said she wanna hump twice like a camel. She got the toe pretty white, Louis sandal. She said she with it.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. Under clear, sunny skies, we are ready for football. And we're up from Levi's Stadium. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
She got the toe pretty white, Louis sandal. She said she with it, I said give me an example. Said she already had plans she could cancel.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
She said a friend wanna come, hit her face.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down as the ground starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw behind the sticks. Really creates good decisions defensively.
I got my pistol on the dance floor. Little mama
Come up after that 4-yard gain, second and 6.
Like a handle. She wanna get that air wet like a candle. She said she wanna hump twice like a camel. She got the toe pretty white, Louis
Looking to throw,
She said she with it, I said give me this.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chain! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Hands off to McCaffrey. Gets across midfield into Saints territory.
I got it grabbing on my
pants
like a
time, so 6 to go on second down.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
finds his man. It's Ricky Pearson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Within 25 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's trust. And they got to believe that separation creates a big play down the field.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I gotta do the piece sweet like Cobbler. I like to do it, thank God that I got her. Ain't no limit to the things I provide her. No nigga waiting, they turn like a cipher.
Here's Purdy to throw.
That's my perk. She told me look in the eye when I fight her.
Solid game there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now. They picked up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. McCaffrey on 3rd down. He's got the first down grab and still going. He'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script the first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better in your back. Snap, crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. He's now with Camaro with it. Wow, first guy he had. No gain on that first down run.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground with Camaro. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
No more pain, I don't pertate. Cause what you thought was feeling happened in the first day. At first I greeted, then
and they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this.
What you thought was feeling happened in the first play. A couple meal worth of cash in my worst say. Like what you thought was feeling happened in the first play. Nigga, we on time. Big road was
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long.
A generation of it, we slide.
The defenders there to knock this away. That means it's 4th down.
I know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully, this time it's a little bit easier. They're bringing the difficulty on shots in me. But seeing the double coverage,
that's a round case, and it's dumb loud. Shit sound fake. I'ma walk down, nigga. I don't race. Got a Piaget with a round face. And he'll say just blase. No whipping fork to win my way. I got a hot rod.
Here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Can't stop speeding at a high pace. I'm in love with it. They judging it. I shed blood in the streets for it. Back when I was wearing trees for it. Don't stop, nigga. Keep going.
To the left side. Big game downfield. And he gets this down near the 3.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. And that's on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Would you? I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. You set it down inside the 35. Camara now on 1st and 10. Pushing out just as he gets past the line. Second down coming up.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. See him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line? That's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
You wanna move, but he can't go. Where you shank, bro? That's yard work. Earth, nigga, that's eye turn. Internet beef, that's hard work for a spare nigga, cause it hard hurt.
Gets it to Juwan Johnson. He's gonna go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move the forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket, and it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Kamara on third down. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so. And so that usually proves they can stop it.
Exponentially better than you. You can tell it catch you, boy, Glock or something. Nigga better hand you or a funeral. They better play you. Boy, you get served off the menu. The second grade under the head.
And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up to 8 apiece.
Why you laughing? I'ma get that shit from Florida to Carolina.
They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys are ready to come out there. So give me a chance. Please just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. He did right there.
Field flipping it for there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I guess I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting that special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
On them hammers with the hammer toe. I'm most successful from the west side of Atlanta. For elementary public school, I've been standing
throwing here.
City prison yard.
Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards. It brings up a first down.
Massive question to give an answer for Ryan Martin. The triple deckers and jet skis on four.
Again, left side to McCaffrey.
The gold album, the gold hard and secure funds for my son.
They'll manage to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you can take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Pretty set up that play action. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. He's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points in the lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
He's crossed the goal line again. That makes it an 8-point lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, see, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
You set it down for him from the 31. They're going to start the ground with Kamara. Jukes his way into space. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Counter give to Kamara. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. And they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
Here's shot, 1st and 10. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space, he's past the 30. An excellent effort there, sets him up almost at midfield.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
These niggas came down to get one bitch, man. They see me with 3 or 4, man. These niggas wanna kill themselves, man.
Kamara we go to start this third quarter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, you got a Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
To throw. Caught left side by Baylor. And he's going to go out with a pick of a 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of his third down. Field is empty as they motion him out right. Third down, here's shot. Don't have the first down and either one. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, a good call, and that's him the first. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shot now on first down. It's a big strike to him. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He picks up 8 on the play. That's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. And off headed right, Kamara. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive, though, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
To throw, shot. He brings it in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Now along with Kamara, and he gets in, touchdown! The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown! It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate you are able to actually deliver on it.
Shot 14 from the gun. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Gotta to go for two on the tie. They do. They get it. Just like that. We're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead.
I know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Right side, secured by Kittle. And he has a man in midfield here. About a yard short. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First and 10 is McCaffrey. Second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. He's going to lose his yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Buck.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
We're still tied 3-3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. This game is tied 16 aside as we get set for our final quarter.
Hey man, motherfucker just told me to pull my pants up.
Offense to the line for second down.
Hey, that motherfucker told me, man, I'm from the hood and that's how shit goes. I'm from the hood and that's how shit goes.
Purdy on the play action. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw it. The outside, it's Kittle, complete. And this one's working down to the 33 before being stopped. 20 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. McCaffrey. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Purdy to throw it. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. They return this one up across the 35 before he goes out.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
The drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They're going to try and throw it here. Oh, my goodness! It's intercepted! Picked by Marquise Siegel. We've set it down from 37. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. By those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
To throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, and you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Gonna throw it. Can he mix the catch? He's gonna go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail, to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job. Get the completion.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
You know me, dog, I just wanna keep the peace. Saying my name, that's only gonna lead the beat. Tell my niggas chill, but they wanna eat the street. I do it on record.
And again, he finds Kittle. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're gonna have 1st and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Going in NFL locker room is which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, just get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
But the scissor I'm drinking on, birds I'm banking on. Get your
They're again. They're going to do it. Rob Davis returning the punt, and it's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. They grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown. They just win the ball game.
I can almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, they leave too much time on the clock. Stay tuned.
That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, hey! No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's downright.
Everyone wearing pink. I'm the reason that your 2 rings are clear, yeah. I'm the reason that your earrings are square, you hear? Now we take trips, casinos,
New Orleans has the offense set. Here's 1st and 10.
You trying to fake it with
Setting up the pass.
You gonna leave him naked like Tarzan.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Saints call for a timeout. Their first. No time to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Chuck now from the gun. And all around tough play from him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target. Altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Be a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. McBree will wait for it on 3rd down. Didn't they? But the heave ball's incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he gets out to stop the clock after a big play. That's a 22-yard pickup. Quite the time crunch here, Brock. But still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. One again here. It's shot. Completed right side. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock. Down inside the opposing 30. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Gun snap to shot. It's intercepted, and we'll do it. Picked off by Frank Warner. And the 49ers come up with the interception that clinches the win. So the 49ers take the win here from the faithful in Santa Clara. And it's gonna
Daddy or Z, so what are you? Dragging my feet, cause I'm on the booth for the show. My mom and dad from the Caribbean got Florida tags on the European. Head off the bat like I'm Derek G to rule the ground out that west cause it's therapeutic. Got too much Z with me, 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 too much Z with me. Everybody rule about to make a scene called TNZ. I got too much Z's, nigga 10Z. Been in more cars than the DMV. Did a lot of fraud in the DMV. He is over, he look like a roster. Got a lot of killers on my roster. I be whipping the baby, no foster. Got the serious bitch speaking patois. I park the Nissan in the Benz spot. I keep the two like I'm handcuffed. I keep it cool when the band drop. What you gonna do at the M Scott? Give cars, baby, give me the sweat. It gets hard, but I keep feeding in it. Walk one, if you step, you get scratched. I put a few niggas to rest. I murder for less. I can't tell about it, then I don't know nothing about it. Florida boy, like whatever kind of they standing up still about it. Make lots of noise in the street. Make lots of noise in the air. Make lots of noise in the street. Run up on me and my dad. I teach her Spanish with Creole. She ain't real. She let me pee. Rockin' Celine, I'm clean with a dirty nine. She hop on that dick and she dirty wine. From the hood, you good, you one of mine. When she bust it open, I come inside. It's Z, Jamaican. I put this big 3-8 on her body butt. It's Z, Jamaican. Rockin' Celine, I'm clean with a dirty nine. It's Z, she let me pee.
I can see that from a mile away. See it. You can step my mother about a mile away.
She see money all around me. I look like I'm the man.
Call her Barbie. She looking back like a fresh baby. No way.
Don't let it hurt me. Oh, baby, where have you been? Came out of hiding, girl. Don't act like I'm your man. I'm just a fan. You don't hold me right.
Sick ass mouth and a slick ass flow. Catch up with around me, nigga. Ain't a plan when I'm coming for the kitty on my folk, goddamn. Do it for my niggas in the ghost right there. Do it for my niggas in the ghost right now. Niggas got killed for the boy, living dreams in the hills, and they watching for the boy right now. Goddamn, by the time of the year, we are what them young boys feel. I kill, never be killed, that's real, no lie. You can tell it from my pills right now. Bitch, you wanna fuck me now. Bitch, you wanna love me down.
I put that in my call a shorty, made up my brody. If you don't owe me, still act like you owe me. I promise I won't ever quit.
Control the feeling like a button, came for a time, 5th time to go. Still getting rowdy in the front. Bitches on my dick like it's nothing. Everywhere I go now, always got shit bumping, jumping, 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 jumping. Who you be? Southeast, that's Southeast. Gotta cop into this crib. She invite me to her crib. She's on that, they won't read on that, they won't reach on that. Don't believe it. That's just the way I sleep. Start that madness, I'm a savage. In traffic, will knock it out. It's bad bitch, and she's Spanish. I heard if y'all the best, we get nasty. I'm her daddy. She know a nigga ain't average. Ain't nothing wrong with fake acid. Just turn around, let's make magic. I'm geeking, I'm on it. Don't look at me like you want it. Tell them that we ain't starting it. Go up down, we ain't flying it. King up this record, can't come here without a permit. This shit really a trouble, girl. Relax and that's on the shit.
Money all around me. I look like I'm the man. But I was down and out like Larry Street. Hey, where have you been? Came out of hiding, girl. Don't act like I'm your man. Just a fan.
When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my they hard call them Beatles. Hey, was face so I kept me up in Regal. Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagles. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't want none of these people.
go get me a from the meal. They say that bitch on that word, that they know they can get. That's what I feel.
Right here, girl, hustle, baby, it's the Kings right here. You got to know we got it.